Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to your daily divine messages from Spirit. Happy Monday, Moon Day. We are here for the top of the week, and it is the first full moon in Cancer. Or, I'm sorry, the first full moon of 2025 in Cancer, in the sign of Cancer, the mother of the zodiac, the protector, hermit, crab, the balance of emotions, very intuitive. So, Cancer is also ruled by the moon. For today's Monday, they call it the days connected to the moon. So, for today to be the Monday moon day, the full moon in Cancer, that's also ruled by the moon. There's a lot of goddess of the moon energy, a lot of intuition, emotion, and psychic connections. So if you are feeling very intuitive, very emotional about anything, but mostly probably you may be feeling around your childhood, your mother connect dynamics, because Cancer rules the fourth house of home, of past life. So there's definitely some strong energy. Maybe you've been having a lot of dreams about childhood people that were in your childhood. Maybe you're having dreams around relationships, childhood relationships. So we're going to tap into the messages from Spirit. For those who are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Princess Leah. Thank you for joining. For those who are returning, family and friends, welcome back, beloveds. If you don't know, I am an intuitive artist, and I pull from the highest frequencies of conscious love, so that my mission here, through all of the healing arts, performing arts, we can heal the heart of a woman and the soul of mankind through conscious love. So I'm going to channel energy from this heart chakra sound bowl, as well as from the Star Child Akashic Tarot, the Beyond Lemuria oracles, and the Four Agreements oracles, so we can see what kind of messages Spirit has for us for today's full moon. And usually my daily divines are earlier in the day, but needing to connect with your body, connect with your emotions, sometimes you just need to rest. There's a lot of Cancer energy, a lot of water energy going on right now. The Cancer is also activated through through Leah, or I'm sorry, through the Mars retrograde in the sign of Cancer now, and will be in the sign of Cancer until February 24th. So we also just had the nodes shifting into this north node of Pisces, south node of Virgo on the 111 portal. So there's a lot of energy that's moving, specifically in our emotions, in our intuitions, in our dream state, in our psychic connections. So give yourself the space, the rest, and the grace to feel what you need to feel right now. And this is the best opportunity to feel and reflect on it all, because all of that is coming up is for you to heal through, to purge, to merge into your highest timeline, and to start this year off with a very powerful connection to your psychic intuition, because that's what we're going to be traveling through for the next 18 months and so on. So let's go ahead, tap into the heart see what kind of prophetic downloads from Spirit that we want to take with us. What does Spirit want us to know? You can place your hand on your heart. For if you have strong placements of Cancer in your chart, you may be feeling extremely activated right now. You might be having a lot of vivid dreams, dreams from people in the past life dreams, downloads, and your mothers and ancestors may also be coming through. And right now it's interesting, as soon as we get started with our reading, the meditation wants to shift into a commercial. It's so funny, it did not do that once for the last as long as it's been on, until I sit down, and this is what the theme seems to be. So I'm hearing that as a message for some too, that Spirit is saying you might feel like as soon as you are starting to get into the motion of tapping into your energy, tapping into your feelings and your emotions, as soon as you start to give yourself that space to rest or that peace to be still, disruptions come. Someone might send a psychic attack. Someone might project something from their own inner child wounds. Someone might, or something might get disrupted on the external as you are just getting started in your own spiritual healing. Maybe as soon as you feel like you're on the right track, something happens and you get triggered, and then you fall back into old patterns. Give yourself grace right now, beloveds. It's okay if that happens to you. It's okay. It's okay. It might feel like it's stopping and going and starting and falling. You might feel like you're taking one step forward and two steps back, or there's always something trying to disrupt your journey. But Spirit says it is okay. You can do this. So, Spirit, thank you so much for being with us, Spirit, as we tune into your highest frequencies of conscious love, so that we can heal the heart of a woman and the soul of mankind, so that we can walk in our highest vibrational frequency and our highest timeline, so we can expand into our fullest capacity that you've intended for us. What messages would you like for us to know during this very highly activated new full moon of this year? We have the King of Crystals at the bottom of the deck, of course. There's always the King of Crystals. He showed up when I was shuffling, and I specifically put him back at the bottom of the deck, and now here he, or at the top of the deck, and here he is at the bottom of the deck. So the King of Crystals is following us into this new year to let us know that our heart is still continuing to heal and activate and shine and ignite, and it's bringing in abundance and security and stability. So let this full moon continue to activate your heart, because that's what's going to bring you into the stability that you need, into the stability that you seek, and the clarity that divine is here for you, with you. There are answers that maybe you don't know are waiting for you to tap into, but you have to tap into your heart first. You have to trust that Spirit is with you clarity is going to come from this emotional purge. When you release all of that energy, all of those emotions, just energy in motion coming through your body. If you need to sleep, rest, take a bath, you know, if you want to set your intentions tonight for the full moon of what you are releasing, because full moons are about the endings of cycles. So what is it that you are finding clarity? What is this Cancer energy of the around your family, around your maternal and your maternal dynamics, whether you are a mother or with your mother, some past life energy, relationships, how you gather, how your mother has taught you to be in a relationship, all of those. What are you finding clarity around tonight in this full moon? Yeah, that's the reason. That's why Spirit wanted me to do daily divine message right now, because the sun is setting, the full moon is rising. It rose about 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So you have the Two of Cups. Yep, really beautiful. So what you don't see coming, what you don't see at the bottom of the deck that Spirit is wanting to help you find clarity around is in your partnerships. So yes, this full moon is helping clarify. It's helping you find divine clarity, divine intervention about the soul contracts between you and a harmonious individual around partnerships in general. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but it can be, if that is what you are finding clarity around, how you operate in relationships, what you've learned in your familial circumstances that taught you maybe good things, maybe not so good things around how you operate in partnerships. But I'm also hearing just partnerships in general. That could be with a spouse or a person. That could be with a job or a family member or a friend. How do you operate? How do you show up? Because there is definitely this soul, all of the relationships that we encounter are soul contracts. So this full moon is helping us. Spirit is helping us clear out the uncertainties, clear out the confusion. Maybe you feel confused around a particular counterpart, or maybe you feel confused in operating or navigating through relationships, and it's all coming up right now because you're recognizing that you know, when in certain connections you act a certain way, and maybe you're trying to understand with the rainbow here your own you know, I'm hearing your own sexuality with that pride. So maybe you're LGBTQIA and you're trying to understand that it's going to be only resonant for some. But if it is for you, Spirit is going to help you find this divine clarity in what you are searching for, what your truth is, and how you can navigate your pride, how you can navigate yourself, your love, your relationships with pride. Rainbows also indicate miracles. So there's going to be a divine clarity that's going to bring you miracles. It's going to manifest abundance. Number 36 might be a significant number for some, but that also reduces to 9, which we are now in the year of 9 for 2025. And that is of self-actualization, coming into interdependence is what I'm hearing with this divine Ace of Swords and the Two of Cups. Interdependence, yes, like we are stepping through into our unlimited crown chakra self. We're stepping through. You see how they both have the lotus flowers. It takes, the lotus flower grows in the mucky waters. So you are stepping through the mucky waters. You have turned all of the hardship that you went through, all that muck, all the past relationships, all the pain that you went through in your past relationships, perhaps even in your family, perhaps in your past lives, those karmas all are healing right now with this full moon in Cancer, because you're stepping through into your unlimited self. Really beautiful. As above, so below. You are this abundance, this creator essence. The essence of who you are is love. So you're stepping through the old, outdated cycles, the old, outdated lifetimes, timelines, and manifesting a really equal and harmonious soul contract partnership. Yeah. That's what you're learning tonight. That's what this full moon. And remember, the moon. Anytime we enter a new moon or a full moon, we have that prominent energy for about 3 days before and 3 days after. And the full moon and the moon actually moved into Cancer on the 111 portal. And so, Spirit is saying our next steps for tonight, for this full moon energy, is to relinquish self importance. Very interesting. Don't take anything personally. Personal importance, or taking things personally, is the maximum expression of selfishness, because we make the assumption that everything is about me. Wow, isn't this interesting here? So this full moon, Spirit wants us to know that Cancer, again, Cancer, the mother of the zodiac, is telling us that, mothers are very selfless, right? They literally give up the rights to their own body as they grow an entire human being in their womb. This womb chakra root that grows within us. That's why and I'm hearing stepping through. Maybe some of you are stepping into a motherhood. And that's going to cause, I know when I turned into a mother, when I stepped through into becoming a mother, I did have to relinquish a lot of me, a lot of the, this is, the, I don't even want to call it selfishness or self-centeredness, but it was. But you don't mean to. You're not realizing it. But it's when your body becomes not your own body, when it's now housing a whole nother being, you start to plan differently. You start to move differently. You start to eat differently and think differently, because you're not just living for yourself anymore. You're living for another being. And that is this nurturing energy of this Cancer full moon, of this Cancer energy that we are in, and very, very strongly. That protector, that it's not just, and you may not be a parent, so to speak, or a mother who has given birth, so to speak, but maybe you've given, birth to creations of your artistic projects, or birth to relationships, like in love or in friendship, and how you have to think about the other person, right? That's what we're moving into. That's what we're stepping through into, interdependence. So we're not codependent on the other or another. They're not codependent on us, but we're not completely independent, where we don't, need anyone at all. And we're completely selfish and only all about ourselves. But the interdependence of how we give and receive, as above, so below, the equal partnership, the equal give and receive. That's what we're manifesting. Healthy partnerships, healthy connections, healthy interactions. And in order to do that, tap into that mother maternal Cancer energy of relinquishing self-importance, that it's not only about you in this connection. And I'm actually literally thinking about when you're communicating with other people, and or trying to start a new relationship, or you're dating or something like that, like you really focus a lot on how much are you focusing on yourself, or how much are you focusing on the other person. And sometimes I'm guilty of it too, and that's why it's coming into my vortex as well, is constantly wondering how they're thinking about me, right? If I say this, what are they going to think about me? How are they going to think about what I have to say? Or are they going to think I'm weird? Or am I doing too much? Am I, is my energy off? Like, whatever the case is, whatever. But that's still so much around that self-importance. Instead, maybe think about it in the context of how do they feel about this, or instead of saying, well, I need to tell them how I feel, I need to tell them what I want, perhaps asking what it is that they want, how it is that they feel. We want them to accept us exactly as we are in our crown chakra unlimited self, but how can we also equally nourish their crown chakra, their unlimited self? So that's beautiful. And look, we even have the bottom of the deck here, speak openly and honestly, without self importance. It's not to say you're not important. That's not what this is entailing. Spirit wants to be very clear about that. This is not saying that you are. This is not saying that your needs, desires, wants, feelings are invalid and unimportant. That's not what this is saying. Spirit is specifically specifying that sometimes we overthink, sometimes we over grandulize our own importance, and forget that in a relationship, Two of Cups, in a relationship, it is a give and receive. It is a two-way street. It is both. What if I want this from you? How can I also give that very thing to you as well as to myself? Right? How can you speak openly? Just exactly what I said, speaking openly and honestly. So instead of saying this is what I want, also asking, what do you want? Make it a two-way conversation, right? So I think that that's a lot of beautiful clarity that we're getting right now with this Ace of Swords. If anyone is interested in taking a look at my chakra healing series, I have on my playlist on my channel, the crown chakra has come out a few times because it is the number 9 chakra. So we have again that 9-9 for the year of 9. And that is of coming into our unlimited self. So if there are any additional messages in that video that may help you, you may be called to go check that out. The playlist is pinned in my description box below. Number 47 might also be a significant number, reducing to 11. 9/11. So this might be an urgent message for us to find some clarity on. And I'm hearing again, writing out your intentions for this full moon, writing out the intentions of the cycles that you're ending. And there's that commercial coming in again, right? As you are finding clarity, maybe you might get disrupted, but don't forget your focus, and don't let the distractions of external keep you from being able to have this equal healthy balance that you are manifesting. It is your birthright, okay? So I'm going to end this here. I hope this helps. I hope this makes sense. And if it does, feel free to give this video a thumbs up. And subscribe to my channel if you'd like to be a part of our soul tribe, where we're healing the heart of a woman and the soul of mankind through conscious love. So until next time, my beautiful beloveds, I hope you have a blessed and abundant and beautiful and clearing full moon. May you know that your guides and your angels, your mama ancestors and grandmothers are all up in heaven, all around you spiritually, intuitively, guiding and protecting and nurturing this beautiful manifested life for you. All right? So I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love. Namaste. Bye.